Welcome everyone back to the NASCAR Xfinity Series here at Las Vegas Motorspeedway for the second race of the season. Beautiful race conditions here in Nevada as we get ready to see Las Vegas lit up with NASCAR Xfinity cars. Alright guys, heading out for some practice here with our number 17 Florida Racing car here as we get ready for Las Vegas. It's a bumpy track. You actually can feel the bumps. It's a pretty neat track, all things considered here for NASCAR Heat 5, as it is very bumpy. We're going to see some extra tire wear, and of course we're going to see fuel, as we got 50 laps in this one. So we're going to have to see how much fuel we got. We got ourselves 17 laps of fuel, so that's a little bit longer. So potentially going to be seeing about 2 to 3 pit stops, depending on where cautions and other things tend to fall. So that's going to be very important for us. We're going to see how the car drives. Car driving pretty decent. I think we're going to want a little bit of a looser setup, especially for the bumps that could potentially make our car a little bit unstable. But I think we're going to want just a little bit more loose of a race car, so that we're not heating the, yeah, you can see the car just really heating up that front right tire. And I don't mind that too much. I do want a little bit looser of a race car so we can slide the rear tires just a little bit more and help save that front tire, because you can see right there that's way too much heat for that front tire. So I'm going to have to work on that there and see what we can do. Definitely a bit of an issue. But anyways guys, welcome back to the Florida Racing Series here in NASCAR Heat 5 as we're racing Xfinity cars for an entire season, 21 races in total. Hopefully you guys' day is going well. If you enjoy content like this or want to see other racing content, or even game reactions to newer games that I get to try, whether that be a demo or a new game that I decide to get, you guys can check that out as well by hitting that like and subscribe button. It really does help out a whole lot. Thank you guys for stopping by. So we're going to be getting to the race here in just a minute, but I'm trying to watch this front tire here because that's really kind of important for the setup. Lap time has not been super good as we've been trying to save the tires a little bit, so we're going to be going to definitely a bit of a looser setup here in just a second. We are way off the pace. So yeah, we're going to be coming down this time and working on getting the car a little bit loosened up. We'll let our guys know that we're coming back in here and talk to them about getting the car where we want it to be, because it's definitely not there. Alright, so we loosened the race car up just a little bit. It is now time for qualifying here, getting this car warmed up. We do have some quarter tires. I'm not sure if we get 1 lap qualifying or this is all 2 lap qualifying, so we're going to find out here in a little bit. Nice and easy on the throttle here. Car's a little bit on the looser side. You can really see the front tire loading up there, which is not what we want to see. We're going to have to find out what we can do to fix that. We got 1 lap to qualify here. And my time to beat is a 31:35. Definitely not going to do that. You can feel the car just really hitting the bumps a whole lot. I think we're going to have to loosen our car up even more here for the race. Alright, we did improve our time a little bit, but we're going to need to get a major redo of the car before we hit the track, so that could result in a penalty. We'll have to find out. Alright everyone, welcome to Las Vegas Motorspeedway as racing returns to Las Vegas, Nevada. Brandon Jones is having a stellar weekend this week. Austin Hill had a crash during qualifying, and Riley Herbst gave up qualifying positions for new tires. Let's see how this second race of the season goes at Las Vegas. Alright guys, we are off. We have loosened the car up as loose as it's probably going to get here. Pretty tight start here as we go ahead and already get past the 4 car. Winner at Daytona, he tries to slip us into the wall. Much obliged for the thought there. Moving around, car is on the loose side, so we're going to have to see how that works. Hopefully we don't have any bottoming out issues. Ooh, boy. Had a real good run there. Car was in a good position. no matter what you do, the tires are going to kind of load up on this track anyways, but having a looser race car to hopefully let the rear tires slip around just a tad bit more is kind of helpful, as we've got a car that is very, very quick there coming into the corners, not so good in the corners though. See what we got going on this one here. We've made up a ton of positions. We've gotten the Harrison Burton there. Is he going to catch it? He is trying. Got it. He's going to get back past us here in just a second. Trying to let those rear tires do some of the work for us here. Give Burton a bit of a push. Won't be much of a push. That off. We got a pretty good run into the corner there with our push. Alright, taking a look at the important factoids of the race. We've got ourselves 14 laps of fuel remaining here. We got 47 laps remaining in the race. Also, we are going to experience some pretty serious tire wear during this race, as it is a pretty beat up surface. So that's going to be making sure that we have to do some tire pit stops as well. It won't just be fuel. Trying to get the rear tire to kind of step out there a little bit. And as those tires work, it should help us out quite a bit later on into this run as we run these speedway races here. And we got a decent set. Way up there. Rear tire did not grip that time. Went a little bit too fast. So we'll have to see how that transpires. Basically, that is your factoids. A lot of tire wear for this track, especially going into the corners. Got to make sure we try and keep the grip in the car. So far, no damage to the car with any incidents. We got Brandon Jones there in the 19 doing a really good job of leading so far. 45 laps remain. Trying to do a little bit more or less off. We got Ross Chastain up here in the front pack as well. After his finish at Daytona, he's definitely looking to get some better finishes going forward. We also got Noah Gragson up here as well. We're currently 7th, and that's in tally to our starting position of 21st. Pretty good. Definitely improvement there compared to where we were. So 7th to from 21st to 7th. Really, really good. Like that. Up ahead, I think. Ooh, boy, that was a little bit loose. I think we got Annette up here as well. Austin Cindric behind us. We've got Chase Briscoe in the 98 machine. Ford Racing School, I think, is the sponsor. And it looks like we're slowly kind of grabbing these guys here later into the run. So tires might wear out before the fuel does. We're going to have to wait and see how that all works, but I think that might be something that we're going to end up experiencing here, is tire wear before the fuel. Ooh, loose, but I'm liking what the car's giving me. We're getting a little bit more speed. Alright, 31.70, much better on the time there, like that. Ooh, no Gregson here, hello sir, almost. Ended up rear-ending him. Yeah. Ooh, got kind of shot out there. Trying to keep the car under control, which with these bumps is not one of the easiest things to do. $41 laps remaining. Got 8 laps of fuel. Watching that tire wear. And there you go, you can see the rear tire starting to wear more than the front. That is what I want. Ooh. Oh, Gregson got loose there as well. So 2 car slide, no caution from NASCAR. Was able to actually get the car back under control. That's going to take a lot of tire wear off of that rear tire though. We also got a car smoking on pit road there. But it's able to actually get the car back under control and back on track, and the speed before the back caught us. Very impressive. Got Daniel Hemrick here in the air. Yep. The car just catches on the exit there. We're gonna have to chase it just a bit, or else kind of do a little bump of the wall there. And got Chase Briscoe going by there. Got 11% left on that rear tire. We're kind of drifting it around here, honestly. 5 laps of fuel remain. We're going to have to come to pit road this time by. Almost got into Briscoe. Had let off fuel on exit there. So, yep, definitely got to come to pit road this time by. No questions asked from me, that's for sure. There we go, on pit road. No penalty, no real damage to the car. 4 tires, going to go ahead and fill up on fuel all the way. Not really sure anything. Car feels pretty decent anyway, so let me look at any notes here. Yeah, I don't want to really mess with the wedge because the car's it's definitely unstable, but it's getting me the speed that I want, so I really don't want to touch anything else on the car at the moment. Obviously, we can see the beautiful Hunt Brothers Pizza paint scheme here on pit road. A little bit of damage fixed there. And back out onto track, and a caution has occurred. We'll go ahead and skip that. We do get the wave round, though. Hallelujah. And this restart, of course, brought to you by Nationwide. Nationwide. Auto insurance is on your side. Ready up? Alright, so we're starting from the back with the wave around here. We're going to see what we can do going off into the first corner here. We're going to try and do a little bit of a higher line. Seems like if you start off at a higher line, it might help you out just a little bit. That time it didn't because I forgot that I have newer tires with a lot more grip. Excuse me. A bit 16 there going around. No real damage on the car, which is surprising. Do a nice little pass there on the apron and get our way back to the front. So we had to do a from the back, which is not going to help us out too much, but we're going to try and work our way back to the front here. Bumps, lots of bumps. Nice race on the apron there, up to 17th, off throttle. Maybe it was at Las Vegas. I don't remember where the, I think I asked in the last video if anyone could mention what race Anthony Alfredo raced in, though he was in the RCR car and ended up upside down and had to get the car flipped back out to get him out. And obviously recording this video the same day, but I don't remember. It seems like it was at a speedway of some sort, but I don't remember which one. So, interesting trivia. If no one's answered it for the first video, we'll ask it again here. World Trek. Anthony Alfredo racing for Richard Childress Racing. End up upside down. Had to have the car flip to get him back out. Questions. Pretty good one, actually. Yep, a little bit of a wall hit there. And ended up making the car a little bit unstable. Actually made loose there a little bit. Gotten up to 12th here. We got a little bit of front end damage now. And we got Alex LeBay here along with Justin Allgaier. Both of them have tire mix-up issues on pit road apparently. As you can see, the different colored rim on the tires there. Be interesting to track who all has that. It's going to be those guys having it the most so far. Getting just an out guy here, and we're going to get past him just a little bit off throttle. I'm going to try and let off the throttle a little bit more here in the corners and see if that helps with tire wear. I think it will. Just trying to push as hard as I can to get back up to the front. We're in the top 10, so we don't have to push quite as much. Let off the throttle here just a little bit. Just see if we can help save our tires ever so slightly and make them last a little bit longer. Definitely had an issue with that. See, we've got Ryan Sieg up in front of us. Get back to watching our tire and fuel here. Throttle back to the turn. Ooh, got a little bit loose there. Not too bad. Might be saving the tires a little bit, but not a whole lot. Got the 19 car, Brandon Jones, Joe Gibbs Racing, just absolutely decimating this field so far with a clinic of a race driver. It's currently top 10 at Las Vegas, not doing awful. We only got one car out of the race so far. Did not let off the throttle soon enough there, so we got quite a bit of tire wear. So we've got to try and work that a little bit more and try and save these tires a little bit more into the run here. Right, off throttle. And 61 up into the wall. See if that causes a caution. It does not as of right this moment. Let off the throttle there. We got Sieg here. Guy really worked with us really well at Daytona. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Trying to get back up to the front. We've got ourselves 24 laps remaining here in the race. 7 laps of fuel currently. And we're doing a little bit better job of saving tires. So we're going to try and do that a little bit more. We didn't do a good job that first run. And same time, we got some smoke on the backstretch here. Looks like he's on the lower lane at the moment, working his way towards pit road. Not sure who that is. Appears to be Alex the Bay, maybe. Nope. Thought so from the paint scheme, but no, it's somebody else. And there we go. Caution is out on the speedway. Everybody coming to pit road. We will come as well. Go ahead and get damage fixed and stuff. We are going to lose 2 positions on pit road. That is fine, but we did have our damage fixed, and we have 4 brand new tires and new fuel in the car. 18 laps of fuel in the car. Let's see as we cross the line here. 20 laps remaining, so can we stretch the fuel? Probably not. But it depends on if we get another caution here. Everybody going for it, but also not going for it all at the same time. Everybody kind of getting grouped up here, trying to get out of everybody's way here as everyone's messing up how they're running. Try and get down low. Nice and easy on the tires. Nice and easy on the tires. Tires haven't worn in yet, so we don't have maximum grip. There we go, up the speed here. Gonna hit the wall. Alright, come on, get back into it, dude. Yeah, let's go. Alright, get that speedway draft off of the net here. Off throttle. Nice and easy on the throttle. We're going to see if we can save some fuel. I don't think we're going to save much fuel as we hit the wall again. Coming off the corner. Not helpful whatsoever, I can tell you that. Everybody going pretty hard here. We're trying to work a strategy of saving fuel on each of the corners. I don't think it's going to save us much, unfortunately, but we're going to give it a try anyways. So we definitely should be able to help us save some tires to the end here. That's going to be the thing that we're going to have to watch, is if we can actually save our tires to the end of the race. As we have 17 laps remaining, 14 laps of fuel in the tank. Can we save the fuel by lightly letting off the fuel on the corner and then gassing it up on exit? Ain't going to be kind of tricky. We definitely are not wearing the tires out as much here, but we could definitely use a little bit more tire saving here, as we're slowly actually gaining in on these guys just a tad. Not much, but a little bit. And off throttle, entering the corner. A little bit back on throttle, not a whole lot. Yeah, we lose so much tire there through turn 1 with all those bumps, it's not even funny. Right, off throttle here. Trying to save the maximum amount of tire and fuel that we can. Still got some pretty high temperatures on those tires, but we seem to be doing a decent job at saving. Because if we can save more than these guys, potentially overlap them in the pit stall race, that could help us out a little bit. Because I think everybody's going to kind of have to hit pit road here before we're done. But we're going to have to find out how that all works. Hitting 14 laps to go, 11 laps of racing, have not really improved our fuel any with what we're doing. Tires are a little bit better this run, so we have saved a little bit there. Hit full throttle on the back stretch here. We do have some guys catching up to us. Off throttle in the beginning, nice kind of half throttle, slowly open it up as we go, make sure we're not going to hit the wall there. Well, saving a little bit of tire, it ain't much, and I don't think we're really saving that much fuel though is the problem. So we need a lot more fuel to be able to save. Right, we're kind of drifting back here in the top 9, and strategy changes. Get topped off on fuel. We're going to get 4 tires. We're going to fix the damage. Let's see where we come out. We're going to drop 22 positions, as everyone, I believe, took fuel only. Definitely for this restart. How many laps are we going to have? We're going to have 10 laps to go. Topping off on the fuel and getting 4 brand new tires is going to be huge. We're going to drop out of the line already before we hit the start line. Should not have done that. Should I penalize myself? There's a question. So for the future, should I penalize myself with a drive down pit road for dropping down a line on the restarts? Let me know in the comments. Doesn't mean that I will, but be interested to have some feedback on that. We do need to make up some ground, but we also need to save our tires, because a 10-lap run can really eat up our tires really quick. Although everyone else has not taken tires, as you can see, and we are actually making a really good move here. Ooh, went in there too hot. Went in there way too hot. Did have been a little bit slower there. Get underneath the 92. There's the 44. Well, we got 3 cars out of the race as far as I can tell. Ah yeah, fresh tires makes a huge difference compared to the rest of these guys. "12 laps of fuel remaining. Get a decent amount of draft here, so that's really kind of helping us on corner entry. And we spun it. We spun it off the corner. No caution for that, by the way. Car spins right in front of all the cars. I'll actually have some contact too, but no caution. Makes absolute sense, right? Absolutely. Interesting how when I'm wrecking, I don't get a caution, but anyone else wants to bump the wall or something, they all get a caution. Very, very interesting how that works. How much money do I have to spend for the race car booth to be able to get cautions whenever I have an issue? That's what I want to know. Alright, so we had a really good run there. We still have really good tires, but we also have a full boatload of damage on the car. We got another car up here. Slow. Coming up on him fast. Not like that. Come on. At 5 laps remaining here. And we've got ourselves into a bit of a pickle unless some sort of caution or other thing should happen here. By the way, the beautiful mountains there in the background overlooking Las Vegas here. It looks really, really good in the distance. Very, very nice looking. We're currently 10th. We've got a car sitting, smoking on pit road. That's probably not going to bring out a caution. We've got 4 laps remaining. Probably not going to get another caution here, unfortunately. Tires are now kind of equalized, so I really don't have a whole lot to be able to work with. We're pretty far back. We're not going to get towards any further to the front, I don't think. I believe that's the 4 car. He's making his way back onto the race surface. Good for him. Can't seem to catch Ross Chastain here. He is actually pulling away from me here in the last few seconds, but we also got quite a bit of aero damage, so that's not helping me out. Speed-wise, that's for sure. Yeah, that apron will get you every single time, that's for sure. Still, with all of that, we're still in the top 10. So definitely not a terrible result, but it certainly could have been better. We might catch one more car, and there's another car that's kind of slow, but I don't think we're going to get to him. As we have 1 lap to go, presented by Combustion Gamer Gear. Get your Combustion Gamer, Florida Racing, or the Combustion Farmer merch all in one store. Check it out. Links below. You're going to have Brandon Jones in the 19. He has led every single lap of this race as far as I can tell. And he goes away winning it. We would get 10th and not too bad with a beat-up race car. That is a pretty good finish, all things considered. Not bad. Could have been better, but not bad. And your finishing results for Las Vegas. We got Brandon Jones as your winner. Harrison Burton in second. Daniel Austin Cindric in third, Daniel Hembrick in fourth, Riley Herbst in fifth. We got Michael Nat, Chase Briscoe, Ross Chastain, Ryan Sieg, and moi. We've got Axel Bay, Noah Gregson, Matt Mills. Noah Gregson actually able to make his way back up. That's good. Josh Williams, Tommy Joe Martins, Justin Allgaier, Justin Haiti, Anthony Alfredo, Joe Nemechek in the 47, and Jeremy Clements there able to move their way up to a top 20 finish. Good day for those guys. Looking at where that puts us in the point standings, we are second with 62 points, so tied with Ryan Sieg. Ryan Sieg and us having a really good season, working together as well. Daniel Hemrick able to have a decent season so far and able to move up to the first position with 64 points. Brandon Jones able to grab extra points by moving up with a win to 60 points, and the winner of the original race drops down to 12th after not being able to score any other points for the most part. So that's how the season's going so far. We'll have to see how that progresses, but that's where the point standings are so far. Fastest lap was made by Harrison Burton, a 39.79. Brandon Jones led 47 laps of a 50-lap race. That is incredible. Roddy Herbst went from 35th to 5th in the 18 Mobile. Good day for him. And Jeffrey Earnhardt went from 14th to 36th, being the first car out in the race. Alright guys, we'll be taking the Florida Racing car to Auto Club at the Speedway. That's going to be fun racing on that surface. Ooh, that stuff's pretty messed up as well. But anyways, that will be fun for sure. So sitting fourth in the official standings. As you can see at the standings right here, we got two guys with wins, and so that's moving us down to the fourth position. So we do need to get a win to be able to lock ourselves into the playoffs, but staying up there in points will definitely be helpful. And this definitely would have been a lot more interesting if we'd been able to delete the playoff system here from the race. But, man, we'll work with what we got. Anyways, it's been fun. That is it for today. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. And we'll see you guys here next time with Florida Racing and the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.